Hello YouTube, how are you doing? Today we're gonna do one of those videos again. This is a tier list. Elden Ring Remembrances tier list. There are like 15 remembrances in this game, I believe. And behind me you can see Godrick and the Elden Fish. So you guys will see all of these remembrances rated from S to D. After like roughly a year now, I have processed Elden Ring, and I hopefully am able to rate these bosses how much I like them. I like almost all of them. Some more, some less. And yeah, let's start the video. You can obviously also comment down below what you like. Maybe I'm gonna cut this down a little bit. For all transparency, I have not wrote a script, so I will just like go along. I believe. And then, yeah, maybe cutting and then uploading it to YouTube right after. This is original content, not streamed on Twitch. Thank you for watching. Number 1, Godrick the Grafted, guys. What do you think? Godrick the Grafted is not a bad boss fight, in my opinion. He has like a shit ton of moves. What I really do not like much about Godrick, like apart from the lore, I'm talking about the mechanics. And what I do not like much about Godrick are these wind attacks, where he like throws that wind at you. Those are like weird to dodge, and there's also a Dragonfire attack. In general, the Dragonfire in this game is like kinda wonky to dodge, at least for me. I don't know, I would make Godrick a B tier. Because there's some attacks I really don't like. Or maybe we're gonna work him up to A tier at some point, but for now I'm gonna make him a B tier. Right after, you obviously would go to Liurnia and you would meet Rennala there. Rennala is like a puzzle boss, more or less, right? Second phase is coolish, but I don't know, I just don't like Rennala much. She's kind of a cool like character and all, but I do not like the fight much. Like, it's definitely worse than the Godrick for me. I would make it a C, because it's a puzzle into that like gigantic, I'm gonna shoot, you know, you with 70,000 spells. And that would be okay, actually, because these spells are very good to dodge. The only thing that really annoys me in second phase is what do you call it? Is the summons. They're super fucked up, and especially like the dragon and those wolves and all, and she like summons like 7 enemies, and it's annoying. But that's just my opinion, you know. Overall, I would say it's not a bad boss fight at all. Next one would be, I guess we would go to Khaled, right? Or maybe, no, the Moose, probably. The Regal Moose. The Regal Moose is a cool boss. The sucky moves on low damage sometimes makes the fight an endurance fight, obviously, because you can like suck up his HP. I would make the Moose a B tier fight like Godrick. Yeah, that's probably where I would. It's a really cool fight, and you have various ways of fighting the guy, and I really enjoy the music, especially on this one. Is this Bowser music in the background? Holy shit. Next one would be probably Radahn, right? Radahn definitely A tier. There's not many bosses I like more than Radahn. Radahn is a fantastic boss fight. You can walk some attacks, you can sprint some attacks, you can jump some attacks. You can make a Radahn boss fight look really, really, really cool. And on top, Radahn has maybe the best phase transition I've ever seen in any From Software game. Like, when he comes down as that meteoroid and like crashes you, especially like the first reactions, that's so cool. Like, that's really fucking cool. And he's a Giga Chat on top with the gravity magic and Leonard and all, right? Let's be honest. He's a fucking Giga Chat. What is this? This is Morgott. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, then we have, I guess, Rykart, right? Yeah, Rykart. Gimmick boss with the gimmick weapon. I have to make it a B tier, even though he has like incredible voice lines, and the fight itself is not bad, but I really do not like the lava pool around him. That's probably one of my biggest critique points, is the lava pool around him.
because you cannot fight him with other weapons. Or you can, but you constantly get these ticks, you know, and it's annoying. That's why I would say it makes the fight worse. If there were no lava pool and you could just fight him with every weapon, like Yorm, basically, you can fight Yorm with every weapon because he has a cool stagger mechanic, and then his head comes down and you can hit his head. Unfortunately, that's not possible with Rykart. But okay, other than that, really good boss fight as well. Morgott would be next, right? Oh no, Morgott would probably be even before that. Morgott is definitely A or even S tier. He has like a shit ton of moves. You can like even no-roll him, I believe. You can no-roll this boss as well. It's a fantastic boss. Like he's next to Radahn or even better than Radahn. S. I don't want to make it an S because there are some S tier boss fights for me. And those are not quite as good as the S tier boss fights. Let's go with Astel next. Astel, cool boss fight. Yeah, B. It's not a... No, C. No, we're gonna go with C, because I really don't like the meteoroid attacks. I like Astel as a boss overall, yes, but there are some moves that teleports into the grabs. No, let's make it a B. I actually enjoy Astel more than I enjoy Rennala. Yeah, make it a B tier. And the lore behind the Astels, of course, the Falling Star Beasts and the Astels, and that you can access the first one basically after defeating Radahn. It's pretty cool. This is Fortissax, right? Yeah, this is Fortissax. Fortissax is one of the... No, the worst dragon fight in the game, in my opinion. I really don't like Fortissax at all. I can't even... Like, it's two things. Maybe even worse than Rennala. I'm gonna make like, some of you guys might hate me now, or might, like, write, like, a very mean comment down below, but I really think that Fortissax is probably one of the worst, like, maybe the worst remembrance in the game. Especially if you fight it melee, and he has this, like, stupid attacks where he slams into the ground, and then there's another explosion, and I, for myself, have not found a way to, like, fight him close combat really reliant. But maybe Gino has. Okay, but for me, it's not a good boss fight. That's all I can tell ya. Next would be the Fire Giant, and the Fire Giant is... not a very beloved boss fight from a lot of people. I like him. He has one attack that I don't like. Like, legit one attack. That's why he's a B tier. And that attack is in his second phase, when he opens his mouth and he sprays the fire into your direction. Like, there's one where he sprays directly below him, below his belly, when you're close to him. And there's one where he shoots it out. And... The worst effect is when he shoots it out and it hits like I don't know, a tree or a rock, like something, and then it just like repels off that, like randomly repels off it, and you cannot control it, and you might die to that a lot in a hitless run or whatever, or even in your casual run. That's annoying as fuck. But other than that, great fight, and it's also a cinematic fight, which I really enjoy. After that, it would be the next remembrance. Probably be Maliketh, right? Or Placidusax. Maliketh, Placidusax. Let's go with Maliketh. Maliketh is a fantastic boss fight. I don't know what to say. I have no complaints, I believe. Maliketh might be one of a few S tier boss fights. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna make Maliketh an S. I really enjoy this boss a lot. I like him. You can fight him in several ways, several different strategies. Everything works, and he's very consistent. And there probably are memes, but overall, I would say this is almost a flawless one. What do we have next? Maliketh. Right next to him, Placidusax also. Like, I don't know, for me it's both an S tier. Maybe it's Faramazula, because I was so, I don't know, stunned by Faramazula or whatever.
by the aesthetics of it that I like the boss fights there, but I really like these two. Placidusax, in my opinion, please, you can write a mean comment down below again if you want. I like Placidusax more than I like Midir. Midir is also a really good boss fight, and don't get me wrong, I like him as well. But Placidusax is just sax, you know? It's really cool. It's a really, 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 really cool boss fight. I like everything about it. Like, literally everything. Okay, next we have the third and, I would say, the last S tier boss fight of the Remembrances, and that is Huaralu, or Godfrey, the Elden Lord. Insane boss fight, insane moveset, absolutely beautiful, insane face transition. Maybe the only complaint would be that he should have full health again, like Maliketh. Same complaint there. After face transition, maybe he should have like full health again. That the fight is a little bit longer and harder. But overall, I would say it's a fantastic fight. And S tier boss. Absolutely. Why is Radagon not in there, by the way? Or is Radagon Elden Beast is probably one. Mogh, the Lord of Blood, is right down below. That's an A. It's a really cool fight as well. I did not like figure out second phase yet fully, but I do really fucking enjoy this boss fight. Overall, fantastic. The Nihil move, obviously annoying, but there's a bubble tier you can use to make this move way less annoying. Overall, I enjoy the design, I enjoy the attacks, I enjoy the way you can dodge it. I really do enjoy the pressure in that fight as well, that he pressures you, especially in phase 2. Yeah, fantastic boss fight. And not the last A tier boss fight, because there's another one. Malenia. Also fantastic boss fight, really long, really hard. The lifesteal, of course, super annoying, but it makes the summon abuse a little bit, you know? You can fight her with summons, but she counters that a little bit with the lifesteal, which is great, in my opinion. And I like Malenia a lot as a boss fight. A complaint about Malenia, or something I do not like about Malenia, would be the... would be the pressure in phase 2. Like, she puts a lot of pressure on you in phase 2, and all you do is, like, running away all the time, basically. She's super aggressive. Maybe I would dial that down a little bit, and also I would love to have more openings sometimes. I get it's really hard. I don't even know how difficult it must have been for FromSoft to balance this all. It must have been a real fucking Hercules deal to balance all of this. Okay, last but not least, it is Radagon Elden Beast. And this is a really fucking hard fight to determine now. I like both fights, don't get me wrong, but Radagon would be an S, or, yeah, an S or an A, or in between maybe. And Elden Beast, rather a B. Elden Beast is, yeah, aligned with these. Elden Beast is not a bad boss fight. I enjoy the Elden Beast more than these two for sure. I definitely... I have to go with A, right? Because, I mean, it looks now stupid, but Radagon is a fantastic boss fight, and I really do enjoy Radagon. I wish they would have made, like, 2 icons there. So let's just say Radagon would be A, or between A and S, and Elden Beast would be B, rather, so I'll make it an A. So this is like a mix out of both. I do really enjoy Radagon, and since I found these Radagon no roll, Radagon Elden Beast no roll, no hit videos, and since I know that you can just outrun him, and you can do these psychopath movements to just, like, you know, avoid getting hit without even rolling, it's super cool. Like, it's so impressive and it's so cool, and I really enjoy watching these videos a lot. I hope you agree with this list, ladies and gents, haters and fans. If not, fuck you. No, if not, oh, I can't say fuck you in a YouTube video any longer, right? Now I'm gonna be demonetized. But it doesn't matter. Yeah, I hope you agree, and if you don't agree, tell me why not.
And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope it wasn't too long. There will be more tier lists for Elden Ring. Maybe I'm gonna go and talk about the vistas of the game, because I really like the vistas in Elden Ring a lot. And I will see you guys in the next YouTube video, later on stream, or yeah, the upcoming days somewhere. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye, right? That's what you say by the end of the video. Tschüss!